Hello, and welcome back to a new episode of Comfy Cozy Completionist with your girl Lorelei. We are going to start by sleeping, like we always do. In the last few episodes, we have been trying to clean up things and getting trophies that we were missing. And we managed to get the bear trophy. So now we do have all of the trinkets completed for all of the biomes. That is the one I'm wearing right now, and that is the Ashlands trinkets. And in this episode we are going to have to do some sea serpent finding, and also we want to find the mysterious location over here. We have been walking over here from here to here, trying to reach this location here. On that way we found a new fortress here. This is the number F8 that we were raiding, and we have built... Oh, let me eat something before we get into trouble here without food. We're gonna be eating this and that. Kind of want to go outside and see what's going on here. We have been building the portal house for the Ashlands in the last episode with all of the trophies from the Ashlands. We already have the Warlock trophy, which is a big deal. That one is rare. Good, we got that. And we built this concoction here to have the grilling station a little bit better. We have to do something about that box here, because that is terrible like it is. Let me move that to the other side here. Somewhere outside here, I think, might be good. So that goes here. And then we're gonna move that one to be... Well, where? We have one here, but we needed that for this concoction on this side. I think we're gonna leave it behind the building here. So we also finished all of the trim around the platform here. We built another staircase on this side. I don't know why that is looking so strange. Does that look strange on the other side too? I have to go look. No, it does not. It seems that I have made this here different. That is all strange things going on. We have to repair our stuff, of course, and then we have to get the log saddle back to our plains abode. There we go. Put the log saddle back where it belongs, so we don't have to search all over the place where the log saddle is. That thing belongs in here. Also, I think we have been smeltering more stuff here and making more coal. Let's see, refill all of that here best we can. Pick up what needs picking up. That was quite some doing to get that Bear trophy. Now we've got it. So, what is in here? That is bronze, that is bronze. All of that is bronze. And then that is some unsmelted flour metal. We can just drop in both of them into this one here. Let's see what's down here. Gotta pick up what is here. That is a lot of flour metal. Why is there a hole in here? I think there never had been a hole in there. Now there is. And why is that looking that strange? Things are falling apart here, huh? Okay. I think we have to do something about the barley. I think we are a little low on flour, barley flour. I have to check for that. And we want to go sailing in the night because we are still trying to find the serpent trophy. Ba-doom, ba-doom. Where is it? Here. Okay, we are rich. We do have a lot of flour metal. We are a little low on iron though. Might want to eventually stock up on iron a little bit. And tin. And then I think we will have to do some rearranging too. Oh, we also need to do some tap sap. Get more settling cores and more black cores eventually. Never know what we're gonna be needing. And then in here, there is such a mumbo jumbo of stuff in here. I think we need to sort things out a little bit better. So this is special items from the bosses, and then in here we do have some things going on too. I don't know where to put all of that. We have to think up some different storage solution for that. I'm not happy with how things are in here. Like all of those are boss items, and this does not belong really. So we have some of those, we have some of those. So only boss items and items to summon the bosses in here. I want to empty out that box because we never know what's coming in the deep north. So we might want to have that box here free for new metals that might come in the deep north. So probably we better put those things in here. Things we bought and things we picked up, special things. We do have 10 more bees here. I wonder if bees could live in the ashlands. And then there is decoration items in here too. And then those are from the mysterious location. I think we're gonna put those in here because that's mini bosses. And where do we put the decoration items? Probably in here. Okay, and I think we do have to do something about all of that mess here. Get some of that sorted into the warehouse. We have a lot of stuff going on here. Loads of stones. More stones. Maybe we should move that to be in here. Because all of that is kind of nonsensical. So what if we put that and that in here, and then moved all the wood over to this side? Just to have it a little bit more sorted. I guess we will have to do some sorting here. Okay, something like that. I think that is a little bit better. Yeah, I think we go with that. And then that is the core wood. And then that is the fine wood. And then that is that. And then we can put the ash wood and Iggy wood in here. I think that is better. Okay. We do also have to tap sap. We don't have a pocket portal going. There is a lot of stuff in here. We need to get that somewhere else, because that does not belong in here. Okay. So we can put that in here. And then the money, I think we had it in a box somewhere for the moment, but it ultimately does belong to the warehouse. Or do we have a box upstairs? I have forgotten everything again. Please bear with me. There, that is the money box. Okay. So now we've got that. Let's repair stuff here. And then we have to think about what to do next. We're gonna wait for nightfall and go sailing for a bit, I think. And I think we might want to decide on one of those. What's our levels? We do not have done a lot of blocking. Our fist levels are a little low, but there is no good fist weapons in the Ashlands. Swimming, pole arms, fishing. We need to do more fishing, huh? Crossbows is 17, and the bows? Where's bows? Okay. Maybe we're gonna leave the bows at home and go for the crossbow. Don't have to lug around all of that jazz. We do have too many things anyways, so let's get that up there, leave that here. We've got all of that. Let me orient myself. There was a writing on the wall. We do need the staffs, and we have not made the flaw metal tower shield. Okay. Let's see what is needed for the flaw metal tower shield. Where is it even? Flaw metal tower shield. Ashwood, askswenhide, and flaw metal. Ashwood, askswenhide, and flaw metal. I think we postponed that because we were running low on flaw metal, but we have gotten more since. Flaw metal tower shield. I kinda want a green one. Don't get me wrong, we are not going to use that. I'm not into tower shields. I have never been. If you love tower shields, you do you, but it's not my kind of thing. So I think we're gonna hang that up there. Can we do that? Can I get there? There we go. That's our flaw metal tower shield, and we need to mark it done, lest I make another one. Okay, staff of fracturing, troll staff, and under. Let's see. We do need the gems for that. Staff of the wild, staff of fracturing, charred bone, ashwood, and proustite. Charred bone, proustite, ashwood. I never tried that one out a lot. Gonna make one. And then the dunder. Need celestial feathers, flaw metal, and the bloodstone. Let's get 2 of them, and then the celestial feathers and some flaw metal. I don't even know what the dunder is doing. That one, I know, but what happens next may shock you. I don't know what that means. I never tried it out. Let's craft one. And then for the troll stuff, we need a troll trophy. Do we have a troll trophy here? Yes. Troll stuff. Boom. Now we've got all of the trophies made. All of the staffs made. That goes back in here. Why is all of that mess always? Things get stacked every which way. Troll trophy goes in here. And why is all of that all mixed up? I don't know. Okay. So we want to try that one out. Huh, it is held like a crossbow. Interesting. Can't find anything to shoot at. Okay. Now let's do some eating. And it's night. We're gonna go sailing, I think. Gonna bring one of those. And one of those. And we eat one of those. And we want to go to the boat portal. Here. I hope we have not forgotten to put back our... where is that? Yeah, we need that one. We are just in time. I should have repaired my boat first. Okay, did not need repairing. Let's go. Let's see if we can find us. Can we get out of here? Okay. We need to find us a night spawn. We need that sea serpent trophy. Maneuvering that boat is sometimes a little bit difficult. We need to get out to the ocean and we need to get some ocean action going here. Let's have a look at the map. There might be something here. Let's see if we get happy. Oh, we've got a storm on the ocean too. Fantastic. Just what you don't want. And we have one. Okay. Now let me get the harpoon. And harpoon that thing. Just don't want to lose it. There is some forest further ahead. Serpent released. Gonna hook it again. Try to get it out of the water. Okay, we've got a dead serpent, but I don't think there is a serpent trophy here. Let me get that into the boat. We need to eat that. Serpent scales, resin, more glitteries under the boat. I think we picked up everything here. Okay. Good. Now let's get out there again. See if we can find a second one. Man, we were lucky that we got between all of that in that fog. Try if we can find another one. In case you should wonder, I am notoriously bad with shooting and jumping in the water, and thus I do prefer to drag the serpents out of the water. Or at least to some place where the water is more shallow, because I have been trying to do the shooting and then getting stuff out of the water and jumping after the trophy, and I never managed to get it. And it is hard enough as is. So I don't want to try and jump after the serpent while shooting. It never worked for me. I know some people are real good with that. Okay, that is, the night is over. I think we might want to go a little bit more north while we are here and see if we can find a little more open water. I have another question for you. Let me know in the comments, please, if you wanted me to play 9 Bytes and Drakar's adventure map. Eventually, we could be streaming that on Fridays instead of the trophy hunts. If you would be so inclined to watch that, I would love to hear from you if you would want me to try that. Sorry, my voice is cracking. I'm still not really all that healthy after the last week where I could not stream. Okay, all of this here is plains and not ocean. I think we need to go more that way. Try and find open ocean on the other side here. I think we were quite lucky with that one serpent we got there, because there is not a lot of open ocean here. All of that is plains, in fact, so maybe I need to sail around that and go towards my ping there. Try and find a better place for hunting serpents. Like here-ish something, probably. Wind is turning, which is in our favor, at least. Also, I kind of want to know where I can go in the night if I need to drag a sea serpent out of the water. And then we want to go and try out the new staffs we made. I know what the troll staff does. That's an interesting thing. All of this seems to be plains waters here. Maybe here. Finding open ocean seems to be an endeavor here. Like all of this is plains, not ocean. I think this is ocean here around Hildiers. Gonna navigate there, and that is where we're gonna leave our boat. Got some extra here too. We're still in plains waters here. No, it's ocean, okay. There is not far to go to find some land we could land on and drag the serpent out. So I think this is a good place to be trying and hunting serpents. Gonna leave the boat somewhere near Hildir, I think. All of this is ocean. That is quite a good place, good hunting ground. I'm gonna stay here, do some hunting here for a while. Okay, we do need to defeat the mini boss again, the Geierhafer. There is another howling cavern right there, but I think we have already marked another one. There is howling. Might not have defeated any of those. I think we did Brenna once. Not sure about twice. Okay, this is a good place to leave the boat. Just turn it. There. That is kinda a little bit of shallow. That might be working. Like the water is not too deep here. If we dragged that guy, that serpent in here, that might work out. Let's repair. Let's move that a little bit closer, huh? Shall we? That's better. And then we have to leave that one here. And we're gonna take all of that jazz home. Okay. More scales. We need to make the scale shield. And I'm not quite sure where to hang that one because it's ocean and we do not have the ocean biome. Where did I put the scales? There's a separate biome there. So that goes here, and that goes there, and that goes somewhere here. And then we've got the trophy. Wrong box. That goes here. The serpent meat goes in into our grilling station here. I think we're gonna have that enhanced a little bit and build some tables here and make some beer garden kind of stuff. Probably. And we need to go to the plains. And get the black metal over there. There we go. That's not a full box, but it's okay. And while we are here, 17 minutes. Okay, we need to wait another day to get that done. Is there anything else we need to be doing that is for planting? Do we have onions? I need to be planting some onions probably. We have 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All of that planted. Let me repair that real quick. There. Okay, so that is that. That is all for safekeeping. And we don't need more linen right now, I think. I kind of want to try out the stuff. That one. But we need some... Ha. This is very strange. This feels like some crossbow. That is loading. Loading, that is like a shotgun. That is not too bad. Some more guys here I could shoot. Something. Ooh, that is not bad. I think we're gonna try that one out in the Ashlands. It does take quite a lot of either to be loaded, and it has the like it does not shoot instantly. That is one of mine. What is that guy doing all the way over here? But that is not a bad weapon at all. You have to be quite point blank to make things happen. Like it's not very far range. Let me try. Well, it is in a way a ranged weapon. Let me see, can I? Okay. You need to be about, I'd say 6 meters. Then it works. More than that, it's not gonna work. Okay. And it's loading pretty quickly. And the closer you are, the more damage it deals. Okay. That is an interesting weapon. I think we are going to be trying that one out a little bit more in the Ashlands. See what we can do with that. Does it stay loaded? No. It reacts the same as the crossbow. Doesn't stay loaded. Okay. Yeah. Let's get home. Let's get all of that jazz we picked up into the boxes. And we mark all of the Ashlands weapons done. Where is my... Here. So we made a thunder. We made... that was the wrong... We made the troll staff. And we made the staff of fracturing. There we go. Now, got trophies for this. And things in here, and there, and there. Some leather. Bones. And I've picked up some black metal again. Let's get that into the correct box here. I thought we had some more black metal somewhere that was unsmeltered. I cannot remember. Did we leave some in here? No, all of that is empty. Did we put some in the obliterator? I think we picked that out of the obliterator. And the obliterator is in the forest base, I think. Let's get... No, it's in the swamp base. Bergheim, Regenheim, there we want to go. Also, another question. How about using Eternal Torch or Eternal Flame or something like that to keep the fires lit around the bases? That is where the obliterator used... Oh, there it is. I'm so blind. Yeah. Well, we're gonna pick up that. I think also... Let me go have a look at the map. There were more of those, but not here. Okay. I have a snake marker here. Okay. Okay, there is a smoldering tomb here, which is marked tomb. I have forgotten again which kinds of mobs I already killed and which are still alive. I am such a forgetful gamer. It's gonna be night soon. We're gonna go hunting some more some more serpents. That goes here and that goes there. We had a to-do list somewhere here. Kill Geierhafer twice, kill Silentanga twice, find seaserpent, but nothing about Brenner. Does that mean we have the Brenner stuff already somewhere we gave back? The box to Hildir, we found that out. So where did we put the second? Did we hang it up in the plains, in the forest? I hope so. That I don't think we do need. Too much of that. We still have a little bit of time left before it's full on night. So I think we're going to just drop off the coal. Okay, now we're gonna get into the night. I need to get to my boat. See if we can find us another serpent. We want ultimately 2 serpent trophies because we want one for the fishing bait and we want one to hang up. That is what we are trying to achieve here. I'll try to get the boat out to sea. And see if we can hunt down one of those again. If we get one each night or 2, that would be fabulous. It is a fog on the ocean, which is not nice. So I cannot really see. Gonna be patrolling here for a little bit. Okay, now we are right into the headwind, which is not fantastic for hunting. Also, there is only a percentage of a chance that you spawn a night serpent on an ocean tile, and it is absolutely not guaranteed that you get one every time. So we might be spending some nights sailing around here, not getting anything. And we are back to boring tasks, and that is why I usually skip that and forget about it. But the sea serpent trophy is necessary to make the fishing bait we need. And also this is a completionist run, so guess we have to try our best here. The night is only 9 minutes long, which means there is only a small time window where things can happen. And I'm going in circles because we might be past the point where the serpent spawned, because we are sailing with half speed. And then we come back and it is there. That might be happening at some point. But sailing at 1x speed would not allow me to cover more tiles. So that is why I'm trying to sail with half speed. I'm getting a little bit too close to the Black Forest waters there. Gonna go that way. The moon is setting already. There's not much time left anymore. There is one. Do we have the harpoon? Go a little bit slower. Drag it into the shallows. That thing might despawn on us. As long as it is aggroed, we might have a chance. But if it loses aggro... Oh, I jumped into the water. Ah, that could cost me my life. Now let's see. Can we make that happen? Can we get it out of the water good enough? So it won't... Ah, man. Oh, no. Now it's despawned. Okay, that is so difficult. If you get to the morning hours, things are getting whack. This would have been a good idea if that thing had not decided to flee. Well, gotta have to try the next night. Okay, so now we are back here. I think we are going to be leaving the troll stuff and the stuff of fracturing at home. We don't have to carry around all of it. I just want to try out the Dunger on some of the mobs. Okay. And repair things here. Don't forget to repair things. Now, let's have a look at our forest base because I want to find out what is going on with Brenna. I think we did give the stuff back to Hildir, and then we hung up the other one in here. In this trophy house here, I think. There is no Brenna trophy here. Okay. So I think we're gonna have to kill Brenna too. Because there is no Brenna trophy around here. Okay, we have to kill Brenna once and all of the others twice, is what we found out now. Let's write that on the wall so we don't have to remember that. Kill Brenna once. Sword warehouse. Get tin and copper. Okay. Well, at least we've got all of that made. And then I think we need to have some more foodstuffs because we are running low on things here. We do have cooking utensils here. Yes, we do. Okay. So let's see. We want Is that all? Oh, wow. Yeah, we need to do something about the barley before we can do anything of the sorts. That is all we have here. Let's get to the plains. Let's get some barley. It should be done by now. Yeah, it says ready. I should have taken the scythe. Oh well. Very little things here. Now let's see, how many barley things do we have? That is cool. So that is 4 loads to fill the windmill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Okay. So that is that. Then that goes back in here. And then that goes in here, so we can get that going. And I think we are going to be leaving that here. And I think we are going to be planting those 7 flags right here. Just in case. It's in the ground, it's out of the box, and then all of that needs to get milled into barley flour, and we have to keep up with that because we are going to be needing the barley flour going forward to make more stuff. And then I kinda do want to look here, pick up that. And let's see in here. Both of them are good. I'm gonna feed them that. I think they are eating that. Yeah, they do. So we don't have to go and pick all of the mushrooms all the time. And then in here, we got a hell lot of them. Okay, and then I think we need to go outside here and pick the mushrooms nonetheless. And we might get that on that box. Ah, that Valkyrie is over there. Don't want that Valkyrie to come closer, really. Okay, let's go. That's not too bad. Got a little bit of a problem here because I don't have a lot of Iter to begin with, because we were just eating okay, that was not doing anything. Lava blobs are not as susceptible as the chart are. This is interesting. They take some damage, but not that much. I wonder... Ooh, you can also hit two of them at the same time with it, which is not a bad thing. But you have to really hit them. Oh, I don't want to play with that, Morgan. I'd prefer if that Morgan would not come for me. I just wanted to try out that weapon. I have no need to try and kill a Morgan here. Okay. Let's get all of the stuff we found sorted in boxes. Now I have to remember where I put things. I think I put those in here. Yeah, we're gonna obliterate some of those at some point, I think. I wish you could cook with those. You can't, so... mushrooms, those go in here. We are low on yellow mushrooms, so I think next order of operation will be to go to the Black Forest and kill Brenna again and collect collect the trophy and the box so we can hang it. What is this here? Next. There is also the night hunt portal that I have. On a mountain somewhere. Like here. That was while we were hunting for the stone golems. We put that here. So let's have a look-see. We need to decide where we go for the howling, for the... There. This is grave 2, so that should be doing the trick. That is grave 2. And then we've not we've not killed one Geyer Huffa since, so we have to go to this holding cavern and then to another one. There is another one here. We have a howling portal here. Where is the first grave we made? Is that tomb? I think we called that tomb. Haldor. Yakluth. I don't know where that is. Smoldering tomb, there we go. That is tomb, and then the other one is grave too. I see. And then we have... Why do we have 2 iron portals? That is bonkers. That will not be able to connect to anything. Yeah. Let's see. That does connect. Where does it lead? Okay. So that one here might probably be an X. We're gonna put an X on it. We have to walk there at some point and see. I think might be a glitch with the mod. Okay, now what's the time? Sun is in that direction. We are closing in on nighttime again. What we're gonna be doing, I think, is we are going to be waiting for a spell. Here, I'm gonna have a short break here. And then we're gonna eat the good food and go night hunting for the serpent again. Be right back. Okay, we are back. We have to wait a little bit longer for another night hunting episode. We're gonna pack one of those. We're gonna pack one of those. And we're gonna pack one of those. Let me have a look at that here. I want to see... Yeah, we need 4 barley flour for one of those and 4 for one of those. So we have to keep up with our barley. I wonder if that... We should be probably having a frost staff for our inventory so we could use it. Let me see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weapons that belong here. And we have only 2 more holders. I might want to put the staffs on the other side, I think. Just have it sorted. Put the staffs over here. Can I reach that other one there from here? Oh, not really. Okay, we have to have something to climb up there, because I cannot. Oh yes, I can. Look, look, look. We can put that here. And then if we put the troll stuff on that side. There. Yeah. Maybe we have to have a ladder to get up there and get it back. Cannot reach those from here, but it's okay. It's okay. And then that one and that one need to get up there too at some point. And we can hang the other shield and the... yeah, we need one more at least here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4. Is there anything else we need to hang there? No. Okay, I think it's night time enough. We go to our boat portal. Try again for a night spawn. Ah. Let's try it again. And let's hope we find one before dawn that we can kill without... ugh. Without problems. Where is my box? There. It is night timing. Very nice. We can get out to sea on time and get a longer hunting season here. There we go. Let's hope we get a little bit better weather today, because this has been a little bit of a chore. The first night we had super bad weather. The second night we had fog. Now let's see if we can find a better time. Still plains waters. Okay, ocean waters here. Reduce speed. This is gonna be quite tedious. Can't sleep any night because we have to go hunting. At least we got better weather. Just trying to do a patrolling pattern. Headwind. Hope we get lucky and get one full on in the night and not again at the dawn, because it's so difficult to kill them. Is there one over there? Thought I saw some glittering. Maybe it was just a fish. Yeah, it was just a fish. I should have that in my inventory. Can't use it if I can't access it. And I think we should have it in hand too. Okay, that is half the night done. Looks like we are not getting lucky this night. There's a lot of fish in here, but no sea serpent. The problem is you cannot know when there is a storm on the ocean until you are on the ocean. I would much more prefer to find some serpents while there is a storm on the ocean. You have much more leisure to get them than you do with the night spawns. And you can't have what isn't there. The sun is sinking rapidly. Not the sun, the moon. This is not looking like we are getting something here today. Or should I say tonight? I would not mind one of those fish jumping into my boat either. Maybe we should be trying to build a fish trap. Oh, also, I think we need to go do some anglerfish fishing. I think we are... we don't have anglerfish in our collection yet. And if I now could remember where I left the fish. No luck here tonight. And it's dawning, so yeah, we are going for the coast. Pity that did not work out tonight. Not a single one. So maybe we need to do some Brenna killing instead. Let's see if we can park our boat without sinking it. Well, it's not cool, but it's good enough. So that goes here, and that goes there, and that is a boat portal. And we're gonna leave the harpoon in here. Gonna repair the boat. And I'm gonna go for the grave 2 thing, I think. And go kill Brenna. Grave 2. Do something about that. Okay. Is there something in here? No? Okay. We have been here. We have been doing this here. That one is empty. I mean, yeah, there is skellies here, but there's not gonna be a Brenna here. Well, we're gonna pick up what we can pick up here. Because we do need the yellow mushrooms anyways. But we should have marked this done. And we did not. That is bad. Okay, then we go to the other location. Furniture. Let me mark this one. Done. Tomb, I think, was that. Like that. We go there. That one looks done too, so we have also made that one happen. Then the big question is, where have I put the trophies? I'm pretty nonplussed. Now we have to go and search where we left the Brenner head and where we left the box. Oh wait, let's go to Nibelheim. I think we put it in a box in Nibelheim in the trophy box right here. Yes, man. Okay, we're gonna bring that. Because that is, what is this? Queen, okay. We're gonna put that in the box with the other boss items so we don't have to find that again. Man, my brain is like a calendar. So, this is Brenna. Let me make that like so. This is Brenna, and then we've got to have the other two. Let's make it like that, because box and then the trophies. Well. And then we've got some yellow mushrooms. And we've got some bones, of course. And we've got some money. Gonna put the money in here for now. We have to get that home. Okay. Brenna is done. Gonna have that. So then the next one is gonna be kill Geir Hafa and kill Silentunger. Cancel. And I kind of don't want to go out with that kind of food. So probably we do some building here with some Graustein. Because I do want that here to be like a little bit of outdoor area where we can enjoy. So if we put that here and here, will that be working? This is 3 high. And then put that arched Graustein like that. Ooh. Okay. No. Like that. Phew. That is... like that. Well, somewhat. But that is not going to line up there. I still have to learn so much about building with Graustein. I don't have the slightest idea how we could make that work. So, what if we had that? And then one of those, and then like that. Well, somewhat. Can I? That is not even looking terrible. I mean, I have seen worse. So then, snap that. Ugh. No, that is not right. Snap that here. And here. And then, what I really would need would be a half wall. Not quite sure how to do that. This is difficult. Like that. And then like that. I really do hope they will give us some more to make with the Graustein in the deep north, because this is ridiculous. Can I get up there? And if so, how? Ugh. Because I need to pick up that. That is looking awful. I would love to see one of the real good builders do that and build with Graustein and give us a heads up how to do it. Because I am really terrible with building with Graustein. I have to go see if Versailles or Dakar or 9byte have done some things with Graustein. Well, yeah, we've got something here. Not sure it is good, but it is something. Let me get some more Graustein and let me try to tidy that up a little bit. So, let's put those biggies down here. There. And possibly one on that side too. Like that. I want to have a center snap here, or do I? Did that snap in the center? I don't know. Let's get back to auto and see where we can snap that. I don't know. It needs to go underneath a little more, huh? Ah, like that. And then one more here. And one more there. And then probably we try and get those in here. Wait, can we make that snap to the outside there? Like, nah, that is... I don't know. Well, for sure we do need something on this side. So, wait. This is really difficult. I thought that would be easier. And I'm out of the range of the stonecutter too. Where did we put the other one? Oh, on the back side here, I think. So, bottom center, bottom 4, like that. And then the same on this side. Like that. Now how do we finish up the top here? Can I? All of that will not work. Just have to finagle it, I think. Something like that. I have seen worse. Working with Graustein is really tricky. But I think this is not the worst. Okay, now let's see what is going on out down there even. What is this nonsense here? I don't know. And I'm not sure I want to know. We are really low on food here. Okay, let's have a look at our furniture options for our outdoor space. We could use those. What kind of tables? There is no ashwood table, and there never was. Huh. Why ain't there an ashwood table? I don't understand. We can always hope we get some more when they drop the 1.0. But I would have preferred to have an ashwood table. There is only those Durga that come with the mod, but they are not meant to be in the ashlands. Those are not ashlands. We could also make some of those. They are real pretty. Also, they come with the mod. I wonder how many internal slots they will have. That is the Dwerger bed. All of those here come with the plant built, more vanilla built pieces or something. There is no good option for a table there. So I think we will have to go with the round table with the plains table, the tar. So we do need iron nails. 20 iron nails. That stuff is expensive. And fine wood and tar. Fine wood, tar and iron nails. And then for the fine wood benches, we need just ash wood, okay. We're gonna do the same thing we did here, I think. It's night timing. I think we don't do anything. I think we do eat and go do some fishing again for... Let's drop that here. I go for another night ride before we end the episode here. It's been nearly 2 hours, but we can go for one more night hunt. Okay, we want that in hand and get our boat out to sea. Let's get our hopes up, but not too high, so we don't get too disappointed if we can't find one. Plains. And ocean. There we go. Might try this bit. Just might not get too close to the land. This is terrible, boring stuff. We have been doing so much terrible, boring stuff in this run, trying to overcome my bad luck. Half the night is done. World save in 30 seconds means it's the half of the night. Terrible. Again, no luck here. I really do look forward to having those stutters removed. Iron Gate is testing a new method of saving the world. And I really do hope it does something against the safe stutters. Not terrible lucky here. Second night without a single. There is one. Got her harpooned. Now we got to drag her onto land. Okay, this looks a little bit better now. We have well into the night again. It is dragging. Okay, now let's see. Ah, this is good. Can you stop that? Did that happen? I don't know. We have to try and get our stuff from there. That was not so cool. Now we have to try and kill all of that stuff first. Let's get a portal up. I don't know if there is something down there. I can't make it out in the night. I should not have swum out there, so we would have had an easier time to see. Let's see if we can repair our boat at least. Okay, that goes in here. What is all of that jazz? Okay, it's getting day. Cannot see While I was swimming, I saw that there was the scales down there. I think we have to get us some we don't have any means of getting more wood. Well, yes, we have, but using a sword to get some wood. We need to have a ladder here so we can jump and hope that we can pick up what's underneath. We need to take up that, and we need to have an empty inventory here. So we can pick up everything that we might find down there. Was unfortunate. It was quite stupid. See down there, that's the scales. I don't think there is anything else but the scales. That did not work. I was a little too short here. Touched ground though, so I have high hopes we can dive deep enough to get the scales. But I don't see a trophy. There is no trophy here. Okay. One more dive, and then if we can't get it, we leave it. It's not like we do need those. That was stupid. Just running over the top. Can we get another ladder up there? Do we have enough stability to get one more? Oh, we would have if we had another bit of wood. There we go. That gives us probably the exact... There we go. Got everything here. I'm gonna leave that here, I think, because we have to probably do that diving again. And we go home real quick. End the episode here. I'm gonna take all of that, put on that. Yep. Okay. Wait, we need to be careful here. I do not want to pick that stuff up. Place stacks all in here. That and that and that too. And we've got a trophy. And we've got some meat. That needs to go outside. Man, there is a lot of noise going on outside. Let me get that real quick, and before we end the episode, we gonna build that place here. So we do want to have table in here. Probably like here, and then those ashwood benches here and here and here. That is not in the middle at all. Let's make that again. Can we get that to be like here? And then get that table right in the middle. Not too shabby. Okay, I like. Good. That was that. Let's get the ashwood back where it belongs, and the fine wood too. And then we end the episode here on a positive note. We have built something, we have not died. I do hope you liked this episode, and if you did so, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you want to see more of my content. And with that, I wish you a good night, and we are going to be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon. Bye!